we're waiting for people to come in, I should say. Let's see what's live chat. Hey, what's up, Gary? How are you, buddy? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Just going to be chatting with the community, making some announcements, just catching up a little bit, letting people know what's going on with me and my channel. We'll give it a few minutes. I hope you like the video, the truss and pond. I'm hoping that can go, more videos that comes from that. So we'll see what happens. But we're gonna wait and see who's coming in. I got about 5 things that I'd like to touch on and talk to the community about today. So we'll sit back and wait for people to come in. Thanks, Gary. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I like that. Fisherman Joe, what's up, buddy? How are you, bud? Haven't seen you in a while. I haven't been going live much, but I haven't seen you in a while. But that's cool. Scott Hummer, what's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. You guys haven't hit that like button. Please hit the like button when you come in or when you leave. That helps out the channel. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Thanks for coming in, buddy. I'm just waiting for some people to get in here. And I'm gonna start talking about, I'm good, I lost access to this channel. I got it back finally. All right, thanks, Joe, for doing that. I appreciate you, buddy. I missed you. I'm glad you came back, and I got some exciting stuff for you probably coming up here with my baits and things like that. So you might stick around and take listen to what I'm going to be announcing today. So, but yeah, the weather is kind of crappy here. I got to make a trip. I'm working tonight, but me and my son has a basketball game tomorrow, but my daughter has a tournament up in Erie, PA. PA Trapping, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. So we have a basketball tournament up in Erie, and my wife and my daughter are leaving this evening. Rocco, what's up, buddy? And so they're leaving this evening, and then I'm going to go to work, and then me and my son, I'm going to take my son to his basketball game. Low Ballin', what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. So we're going to be running around and going up to Erie. So hopefully the weather up there this weekend is pretty good. Usually it's worse than it is here. There's not too much snow on the ground here, maybe a little dusting. It's about 32 degrees. So, but I got to go. I want to grab a couple of my baits real quick because I'm going to be going over some things with that. So just give me 2 minutes while I run into the other room and grab a couple packs of baits that I want to show you guys. So if you guys want to chat for about 2 minutes, and I'll be right back because I wanted to show you some things. Hold on 1 second, guys. And you're probably going to hear me because I got the mics on. So I got to go grab my baits here. And you're going to hear the garage door open. I apologize for the noise. But I got to go into my bait lab. And I should have had this prepared earlier, but I was busy. Doing a few things this morning, trying to get ready, trying to get my stuff packed for the weekend. But yeah, my kids are in school right now. And my wife's working. I start work actually at 3 o'clock today. So I'm going to my bait lab now. And grabbing some baits here so I could show you guys some stuff, some of my new baits and things like that. I'm pretty excited about it. So let's see, let me grab some of these baits. Oh man. Okay, so I grabbed a couple baits just to run by you. I'm not going to run over all of them, but I wanted to show you guys a few of them. So, apologize for running out on my live. But I'm coming back right now. Oh, man. So I am back, guys. All right, there we go. Let's see how many people we got in here. Probably everybody left on me. All right, I'm back. So let's see what I missed here. Okay, we got 13 people in here. I apologize if I missed. So we got Lowball and PA Trapping, Living MN, Fisherman Joe. We got Gary. Want to be outdoors. What's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Rocco's in here. Scott's in here. Scott Hummer. So that's cool. All right. So if you haven't hit the like button, guys, please do so. That helps out the channel. So yeah. So what I wanted to talk about was just, hey, Wolf's Den. Is let's see here. So I'm trying to just get this out there because everything's starting up. My sponsorship packages. Hey, Deer Corner. Thank you for stopping in. So my sponsorship packages, I wanted to go over that a little bit, just explain it. That's a thing, if you guys have noticed, I've been on my videos, at the beginning of my videos, I put JJ Drones up. Well, he sent me some money and for like a monthly sponsorship. Now, it isn't like monthly. Like he isn't, like if he would, send the money and want to sponsor, he can do that. And along with other people, I will put people's videos. It could be multiple people. It isn't like one a month or anything like that. And what it is it's a $5, a $10, and a $25 package. And what I'm trying to do is help, get people out there, along with, it's like a donation to my channel to help my channel for like baits and giveaways and things like that. So everything that comes from these donations are going right back into the channel. Now, one important thing that I wanted to do, I didn't want to do the memberships for YouTube memberships, because I didn't want to have people feel that it's a commitment, that every month money's coming out of your credit card or your hard-earned money's coming, like $5 is coming to me every month, $10 or $25. In no way did I want to force people to do that every month. I wanted to make it like to your discretion. Like whenever you want to do it, it's up to you. You can donate $5 a month. Hey, Jason, thanks for coming in. You can donate $5 one time. You can donate $25 another. You can donate $10, whenever you want to. Yeah, the asking the people for money is like not like, hey, I'm just doing this. I'm trying to basically help both of our channels. I'm trying to get you out there. I'm not saying that I'm a big channel in any way. I'm not. I'm a small channel. I just like helping the people out in the community. If you noticed on my other stuff, my other videos, I was tagging people in it and stuff like that, because that's a good way to get some people to see your video and see the other people and maybe get you some looks on your channel. But since I started the sponsorship program, I'm only doing the people that actually, right now, I mean, I'll do some here and there, but the $25 package, hey, John, thanks for coming in. The $25 package is just you'll get 2 packs of baits from me when you do that. That's, with the shipping and everything, you're looking at like it's already $15, $20 value right there with the baits. So you're going to get 2 packs of baits, like I call them like the off of the hook, the bait of the month type deal. So somebody does that, and you can donate the $25, and you'll get all of your channel will be shared out on my channel for a month, for 4 weeks with that. You'll be in the videos at the beginning of the videos. You'll get mentioned. You'll be in the description of the videos. When you come up with a new video, I'll be sharing you out on my community tab and things like that. Once I get my website up and running, and it's in the process still, and I'm really excited about that. That's something else that I'm going to go through. You're going to be, we're going to have sponsor club. Basically, it's a sponsor club. It's going to be like a chat, giveaways only for sponsors, as well as the community, but giveaway only. There's going to be chat rooms for the sponsors and things like that, where we can talk about things. You're going to get the baits. There's going to be more perks coming in this sponsor package. It's all in the making, basically. So I just wanted to start it out as that, with getting your channel shared out, getting mentioned in my videos. If I do any lives, you'll be in all the descriptions of everything that I have. The $5 one is a 2-week. The $10 one is a 3-week, and you get a pack of baits with the 3-week. You don't get nothing with the $5 one, unfortunately. Maybe later on I'm gonna work something out in the package. Yeah, I hear you. My hair's all messed up, buddy. But I just put it backwards because my hair's a mess. But if John wants me to put it forward, I will put it forward because he wants me to do it, so I'm doing it. So there we go. So there's my hat forward, John. Better. But yeah, so I hope everybody is interested in the sponsor package. I hope, you guys make an attempt at least once to try it out and see if you like it. Yeah, when John yells at me, I listen, guys, just so you know. Looks good. Okay, Daniel, thank you. So I would like for all to give it a try and see if you see what you're getting out of it. I want to take it to that next level with it. There you go. There you go, John. But yeah, like I said, you get the $25 package, no commitment. You can do it now. You can do it 3 months from now. You can do it a year from now. You can do multiple, like there could be multiple sponsors in the one video. So in the beginning of the video, you'll have your logo up there. I'll say something about you guys saying it's sponsored. This video is sponsored by. The only one, Rocco, was JJ Drones. He actually sent me the $25 donation, and I sent him. He's got the baits, and he's in all my videos for like a month. And what I do is I write it down in a book. I mean, you may get longer than a month with it. It depends. You'll never get less from it, but you possibly can get more from it. More time shared out and things like that. So, yeah, you'll be mentioned in my community tab. If you put out a new video, tag me in it. You know what I mean? I'll put it out. I don't even know what that emoji is, Jason. But you'll get shared out. Any lives, you're getting mentioned in my lives and things like that. So I just went that route. I'm trying to help the channel out a little bit. Obviously, like Lowball said before, I don't like to get up here and say, hey, I'm running low on money. I don't have any money, because I don't want to be the one to do that. I appreciate all the donations, and I figured this is a way to help your channel and also sort of help my channel with that. Now, if you do make a payment, it's not going through YouTube, it's going through PayPal or Venmo. That is in all the descriptions of my videos. If you need to know it, you can always email me and I can send you the links for it. But the thing that I really wanted to stress to you guys was the commitment thing. You guys aren't committed every month for it. If you donate to it, it's like a one-time thing. Thank you, Wannabe. I appreciate that. But like I said, it just goes back into my channel. Everything that I do for everybody, and for me and my family with our channel, all this money, any donations or anything, it goes back into the channel, man. And I'm trying to upgrade all my things, like, I'm not going to lie to you, it may go to equipment to use for video, and it may go to, I really don't like to, it'll go for like the YouTube channel. I won't buy things like fishing rod. Like if you send me money, I'm not going out and buying fishing lures with it. I'll buy like stuff for the channel, to upgrade the channel, to sort of make your viewing experience on my channel better. That's what I'm going for. Yeah, it's a little thing that I wanted to do for interaction with my channel and sort of help people out and help myself out in that sense. So that's the sponsor packages. So if you're interested in anything, you can always email me at tedpolanowskijr@gmail.com. That's all in my descriptions. Hey, Little Ridge Farm, thank you for coming in. So if anybody's ever interested in that, you can always email me. And if you are sending something, just send it with the PayPal or Venmo, and then hit me up with an email and say you did it, and I'm sure I'll get back to you and thank you and everything. Yeah, you're expensive to have. Every time JJ and I talk, I'm going after something else or buying something or upgrading something. Thanks, John. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you very much. Greenwell, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. So that was the first thing that I wanted to get off of my list, was the sponsorship package, guys. I have a community tab post, and I don't know how long community tab posts last. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot of posts from me with baits and community tabs and sponsorships and stuff like that. I'll be doing that. I'm going to be posting my baits a lot. Hey, Julie. I'll be posting my baits a lot on there. I'm going to get into that in a second. So just you're going to see a lot of posts on Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that goes. Now, the next thing that I'm going to talk about is my custom baits. Joyful Julie, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is my custom baits. Well, I'm obviously making a website, and that's another thing I'm going to talk about today. But Jason Drones is helping. Jason from JJ Drones is helping me. I'm building my own website. I figured that was a great thing to do. Well, I guess we'll go with the website first, since I'm on that right now. The website is going to be all my. I can send you guys right to my website. Instead of me saying, "Hey, Instagram, Facebook, Fish Angler, Fish Brain, all that great stuff," I'll be referring to my website. And my website is offthehook.us or offthehookoutdoors.us. That'll be in all my descriptions too. Hey, Dad, how are you? So I'm building it right now, and there's going to have all kinds of things in there. Thank you, Rocco. I appreciate you, buddy. And I'll write it down. Like, say somebody donates to me, I write the date down they donated it, and then I keep that in my logbook, and then I will start, putting you in my videos and things like that, my next video, basically. And then I'll start sharing you out on the community tab and things like that. So the website's going to have my baits are in there. I'm going to direct everybody to there. Instead of me posting baits on Facebook, on Instagram, and things like that, I'll do pictures and things like that with some pictures of the baits and pricing and stuff like that. But it's going to be my master hub of everything. It's going to be like the website's going to be where you can go to find everything about me. There's going to be chats in there, pictures. I'm going to be featuring channels in there. There'll be, if you want to send me pictures, like John catches donkeys in Florida, and he always sends me pictures. So he sends me a nice bass picture or whatever. Basically, all his bass are nice. But when he sends me a picture, I'll put them in my website so people can see, and just, have the community posts and stuff in there. I'll premiere videos on there for people if they want. I'll be putting my videos on there also. And then the one section of it is going to be my baits. And all my baits will be there. And that's where you can buy the baits from, my website. Instead of me going on like Instagram and taking orders and stuff, I'm going to direct everybody to my website. So that's where that is. Now, and I'm really excited about that. There's a lot of work. I didn't realize how much work goes into building a website, and Jason's helped me a lot in that, and it's still working in progress here. So hopefully next week. I'm making my baits now, Dad. I've been coming home after work and making them till 3 and 4 in the morning, and then getting up in the morning and then going to work. Basically, that's why I think I've been so tired lately, as I've been coming in. Another thing that I wanted to moderate, we got 17 people in here. I thank you guys so much. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to stop in. And what I'm doing on my videos coming up here, I'm going to do something pretty cool, is I'm going to hide my logo in my video. And you're going to have to find the logo and put the timestamp when the logo was. And then you're entered into winning like a pack of baits. I think that's something fun and interactive with my channel that I'm going to start doing too. So, in my videos, I'll announce it at the beginning of the video that I'm doing that. So keep an eye out for my Off the Hook logo somewhere in the video. And then when you see it, you're gonna have to timestamp it and see what times, and then comment in the video when you saw the logo. And then you're going to be entered in to win a pack of the Off the Hook baits or something from my channel. Mission Creek, what's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. So, but yeah, I appreciate you guys with the sponsorships. But try them out. Just see if you like them. I think you will. And like I said, there's no commitment to the money situation every month. You can do it whenever you want to. So the website up and running right now, but it's not. It's still being worked on. Now to my custom baits. I started it. I put a new logo up. It's my Off the Hook logo that says basically custom baits on it. I'm really looking forward to really pushing my baits this year. I'm actually talking right now in the works with itMolds. I just got another email today with Drake from itMolds. So we're talking about me working with itMolds, which I would love to do. So I'm hoping that works out. I am going to start making... with the custom baits, and what I wanted to show you is I got a couple that I just made the other night. Here's a blue and silver Bang Bang shad right there, guys. So that's one of them. And one thing that I'm starting to do, and it's work in progress, is I'm doing these core shots. And these core shots are like clear plastic with a blue runner through them. And the tip's blue. So, hey, Yoper. Yeah, and I got some, I'm going to show you wannabe right now, some of those baits that I actually got. But these are called core shots. Now, they're going to be a little more expensive. What's up, Kyle? How are you, buddy? So these are the core shots that I just started making. And these are tough. But these are tough to make. There'll be pricing and everything in them. They're going to be a little bit different pricing than everything else. Wannabe, what you were saying about the smaller baits is I do have some smaller baits here that I want to show you guys, because I really haven't had the smaller baits, and Living MN Outdoors has helped me in this part of my bait making by suggesting some things to make for like ice fishing and things like that. And throughout the years, or throughout the year coming up, you're going to see me making posts suggesting things. And I'm going to be probably making exclusive do-it-molds. But this is one of them. This is called a slab bomb. And this is a laminate that I actually just started making these laminates. That's a purple with the lime green. And it's actually got a tail on it. But the tail, let me show you right here. You can split the tail. So you have two appendages right here working for you. And this is usually jigged, I guess, for crappie and things like that. I never was really much into the smaller baits. So this is one of them, and this is called my slab bomb. And I can do laminates, and there's going to be, you know, different pricing for regulars and for laminates and things like that. So that's coming to my bait making. Yeah, this is the new one from do-it-molds. This is called they actually call it the brush bomb. I changed the name to a slab bomb for crappie and things like that. So that's a really cool bait. This could be used for ice fishing too. Daniel, give me a comment if you think that would be good. Anybody want anything? Yeah, I'd love to, John. What time is it? They're doing lunch now. So I would do 2 double quarter pounders with a basket of fries. Smallmouth don't hit too many big plastic. Yeah, you're right. So these smaller jigs will, and this would be good for smallmouth too. And I think for slab crappies, that's why I called it the slab bomb. So that's one thing that's new, a new mold that I got. And I did listen to you guys, you know, in the community tabs with people suggesting things. Now, that's that mold. I'll go through with the little ones here. And this caters to like the people, the panfish, the crappies and everything. Now, this is called the beetle bug, guys. This is the beetle bug, and it has 2 appendages on it. You can see it right there. It's got the 2 back, and it's almost like a grub style lure. And that's in the purple right there. But that is going to be a great panfish bait or a crappie bait. I'm even thinking ice fishing. So that is the beetle bug right there. And that's in the purple with black flake. And that's really cool with the 2 appendages. And that's a smaller bait. That's like a 1.25 inch. Or with the tail, I'm sure it's probably 2 inches. So, but that's another one. And that is called the beetle bug, okay? And listen, guys, I've listened to you, what you guys wanted. You wanted smaller. I went smaller with you guys because I always made bass baits. You know, I'm looking into making the smaller baits for you guys. And I'm going to start looking into doing some hand pours. For muskie and things like that, big swim baits and things. So here's another one in the pearl. This is the beetle bug in the pearl. Hey, J.A. So that's a beetle bug in the pearl right there. And these things are sticking because of the worm oil, but they usually, that's how they are right there. And there's a little appendage at the back of them, but that's a great looking bait, and that's a pearl. And it isn't going to be you get 4 baits in it. You know, you're going to get like 20 baits in a pack. So it isn't going to be like you're going to have to order baits off me next week if you buy a pack off me. You're going to have them for a little bit. So, and I looked through many companies. I did a lot of research with companies in trying to get, you know, either have more baits in my package for the price that you're paying or, you know, doing things like that. And let me go through some of these. Now, this is a new mold I have, too. This is a What's It. This is the 4-inch jerkbait, and this is the black and blue flake jerkbait. And that is the What's It, and that's the 4-inch fork tail. There's a straight tail, and then there's a fork tail. And this is the black and blue flake. It does have the hook slot in it, and that's a 4-inch. Hey, Monica. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But so, yeah. So this right here is the What's It, and I'm calling, that's from itMolds. That's the What's It fork-tail jerkbait, 4-inch. I can send you a mix of colors. I try to keep them all the same color, Monica. Use code SW20 for 20% off. Hopefully, I get to be able to get my own code through itMolds one day. So I think that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, Monica, I could do that. Like, that's what's good about the custom side of my company is, you know, you can get whatever you want. If you call me up or email me, Mark's not there. Okay, he's probably out catching coyotes. Yeah, and I think you're right, Yoper. That's a really good bait. Now it's on the now 4 inches is a good size. I'm looking to get more into the 5, 6, and 7-inch range also. So, but that's a really good looking bait. So that's that one here. That's the What's It 4-inch forktail. Let's see what else. Oh, I also got. I showed you these Bang Bang Shad. That's the blue and silver flake there. I showed you those here. I did show you the core shots. That's a cool bait right there. And there's endless options to that. And that's what's nice about the custom. You can go to the store and buy a pack of baits, but you got to buy whatever color's in there. So with me, you can call me up and say, hey, Ted, I want a certain color. I want you to work on a certain color. And I can do that for you. And that's the difference in the custom as opposed to just going out and buying bags of baits. And all my prices are going to be really reasonable for the amount of baits you get in there. There is shipping involved, though. I do have to charge shipping because of just how expensive shipping is. I've been shipping a lot of stuff out, free shipping, in the last year or two, and it costs a lot of money. So how does the core shot get poured? Okay, well, let me explain this. What's up, Billy? Thank you for coming in. The core shot is poured by, you have to have these rods, metal rods, and you have to have them lubed up really good with warm oil. And you lube up the mold, you lay these rods in it, and then you make the clear plastic with the rod in the middle. You're going to shoot that with the clear plastic, or you can do clear plastic with like glitter and things like that. That's optional. You run them in, you let them cure for a little bit, you pull them out, you cut off the sprues on the ends of them, and you have the rods inside of them. So the rod is actually inside this. So this bait is a stiff bait with a rod in it. So then, as you can see the tip on that, see how it's a blue tip there? You got to take that rod out one side. And what you do, hey, Ken, thank you for coming in, bud. If you guys haven't hit that like, which I've seen you guys have, that's awesome. Thank you guys so much. So what you do is you slide that rod out without damaging that actual clear body of the bait. Then what I do is I nip off the front and I nip off the back. Okay, and that leaves a tube, basically a full tube, so you have air that can come out to one side. I've tried it without cutting the back of it, and sometimes it shoots it, sometimes it doesn't. So if you cut it off, both sides, the tips, you have a hollow tube in there. Then you got to lay this back into your mold correctly. Then you got to have your colored plastic, and you shoot your plastic, and it makes that blue in the middle of that, where your rod was. So there's a lot to these core shots when you're making them. So they'll be a little bit more expensive than like something that's shot like this, and I'll show you this in a second. But this is way more involved in doing core shots than a solid color. So, and there's going to be, I'm going to have so many options with the with my pig sticks. There's going to be core shots. There's going to be laminates. There's going to be colored tips or tails. So that's where that's going to be. And you're looking at, probably for a pack of these, for these core shots, I'm going to go probably $12 for a pack of 10 for these core shots. That's where I think I'm fishing with JBT. What's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in. So yeah, these core shots are probably where I'm thinking for a pack of 10 or a pack of 10 or maybe 12. I'd like to do either $12 for a pack of 10 or $10 for a pack of 8. That's where I'm going with that, and that's undecided. But those core shots are nice. They're definitely nice. Hey, Raven Cat. Hey, CC. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. So that is where we're going with that. If you guys haven't seen the beginning of this video, whenever it's over, please go back and look at the sponsorship packages that I went over with the people that were in here. So yeah, so the core shots, that's something new that I'm trying. That's a technique that it's really tough. Thanks, JBT. Yeah, they look awesome. But yeah, it's either going to be like $10 for 8 of these or $12 for 12, 10. I don't know what I'm going to do yet with them. Yeah, and that's not too bad. $12 on a pack of 10 of these, because you got to shoot them once, let them cure, take the rods out, then you got to mix another color, shoot them again. So you're shooting these baits twice, actually, as opposed to just one time. So there's a little bit of labor involved in that. That's why they're a little more expensive. Now, my other baits are going to be $7 or $8 a pack. Hey, Dan, thank you for coming in. Jamie, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. So the next bait I have is a burrow bug, and that's these right here. And that's a beaver bait. And that is... I can do probably the core shots like this in the Bang Bang Shad. Hey, Downtown Ernie Brown, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. But this I could do a core shot with these swim baits, with these Bang Bang Shad. I can do a core shot with them. I can't do a core shot with that, just anything else, just those two. For now, unless I get new molds. But there's the core shots there, guys. That's actually pretty. But this is an awesome bait too. This is called the burrow bug. And the appendages, it sticks together right now. They're like connected. You just take them off and they have 4 appendages. They got the antennas on them. And then they have this. And this is basically a knockoff of like the rage bug. Basically, I call it the burrow bug. I named it my lake and burrow bug. Now, when I go through itMolds, I got to see in the making. I may have to change them back. I did ask them if I could use and change the names on things. They said yes. But if I'm going with exclusively itMolds, I may be renaming some of the baits as what itMold names them. Like I have a bait up here, it's like called the grass donkey. And that's from, okay, sorry, short and sweet, but I have to work. Hopefully I didn't offend anyone. You didn't, Monica. You never do. I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Tell Mark I said hi. But yeah, that's the burrow bug. That's a pretty cool looking bait there. You too, Monica. So that bait right there is really cool. That's the burrow bug. So that'll be on there. So you guys saw them. I do have a smaller bait that I want to show you guys too. I think I have some downstairs. I don't know if I have them or not, but I'll have to look at them. This is another one. This is the razor crawl. And that's a 3.5, 4-inch razor crawl right there, guys. And that's in the green pumpkin, and that has some red, green, and copper flake in it. And that is a razor crawl. Right there, that's another one of my baits, which is a really cool bait. That's an awesome smallmouth bait right there. And what I like about this bait is it's small. You can cut it off at the rings and use it as a trailer, a jig trailer, or something like that, and cut it down in half. Or cut the tail off and make it smaller, or you can just use this. I've caught smallmouth this year on this same exact color with a Texas style rig on it. So that is the razor crawl. And Angling Spider, Sean named that bait the razor crawl. And that has some appendages, and then it has some little plastic little things to make the arms flap in the air. So that's the razor crawl there. Now another one of the baits that I have here, guys, is called the grass donkey. And this came from Small Water Charters because he calls his fish donkeys, and I thought that would be cool to do a grass donkey. Now this is in the lime green and black, and this is another beaver style bait. This right here is together, but you can pull them apart, and you have 4 appendages on here. And that is the lime green and black. I think that's black. And it has a little bit of purple in it too. So there's lime green. Thank you, Monica. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. And all this goes right back into my channel. It goes back into, you know, bait materials and things like that. So, but that is a 4.5-inch bait right there. And on my website, there'll be descriptions of everything, prices, and all that. So this right here is, we can do this in a laminate. We can't do a core shot in this though. I mean, I could always try it later, but this is what it is right now. So that is the grass donkey. That's on my channel. That'll be for sale. And I've always sold these kind of baits, but I'm really pushing my baits this year. I really want to get into, you know, the bait side of my channel. So I went through the razor claws. I went through that. Now a new mold that I have on my channel that I got right now is the ribbon tail. I got the 7-inch ribbon tail, and this is a chartreuse with copper flake. If you could see the copper flake in there, and that's the ribbon tail. And you know this is a fish getter here. I mean, basically anywhere in the world you could throw a ribbon tail worm and catch fish on it. So that is a new mold that I just got this year. So that's the 7-inch ribbon tail. And I went with the 7-inch because that's basically, I don't have my logo. I'll probably put stickers on it, Daniel. I looked up to get custom made bags, and you're looking at 1,000 bags, and it cost me $2,000 to get it printed. And I'm not paying, I don't have the money to pay $2,000 to have custom bait bags right now. I actually just got a quote last week, and I sent it to Jason, and it's expensive. You can do it if you have the money, but I don't have that kind of money to get custom bait bags. So I think an off-the-hook decal on a bag will do. Right now I'm sending them plain. I got to actually order decals for it. But on the bags of the bait, the bags, you'll probably have a off-the-hook logo sticker on them. But I wanted to get custom printed bags, and they offered 1,000. I think it, no, I'm sorry. It was a minimum order of 10,000 bags. And it cost $2,300 for the minimum order. I said, well, can I get like 500 bags? They're like, no. So, and it's overseas in China. They make them. The guy was real open with me and saying, you know, hey, you're probably not going to want to do this. Hey, NJ, thank you for coming in. It's going to be really expensive. Now, if I had the money, sure, I would do custom bait bags. But I think a decal on the bag will do for now. But that is the ribbon tail. Now, we have 16 awesome people in here. I wanted to thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to stop into my channel and support me. If you haven't seen the beginning of the video, please go back and watch it. Squirrel's Magnet, thank you for coming in. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, Squirrel. If anybody's interested in any baits right now, you can just email me, a simple email, and we can talk about it. You can get custom colors. That's the good thing about my company is I'll go custom with it. And we can talk about colors. If you want them public, I will post them. If not, is Mark in here? Okay, Mark NJ, okay. Yeah, prayers to you, to your pops, man. I'm praying for him. But the, what was I going with that? Yeah, the baits are just what I really want to, you know, strive to push this year on my bait. So we have the small ones, and I have one more. I think I have one more bait down there that I forgot to bring up that I'm going to go grab right now. And I'm going to see, and I believe it's the wax wiggler. I hope I have some of those in there. And that's for ice fishing. So let me go downstairs. Let me grab them and see if I have them with me. I hope I do. I know I sent baits out to Daniel, and I sent baits out to Raised Outdoors, Glenn from Raised Outdoors, Arkansas. Yeah, it is. But still, yeah, it is a big investment. The $2,000, $2,300, I can buy other things that are needed on my channel besides the bait bags. That won't really make or break a sale is the bait bags. It's the actual baits that do it. So that's what I figured. I can invest in that later in life, or I can buy my own machine, which I may do. You know, for that price, you can almost buy your own machine, and then I can make anything I want. I can make hats, I can make shirts, I can make labels, I can make bags, I can make my own decals. So give me 1 second, guys, to run down and see if I have the wax wigglers. I'm sorry, I forgot to bring them up. So you're going to have to hear the garage door open again. But give me 1 second. When you doing your light review? I know JJ's doing his light review soon. Hold on, guys. Let me go downstairs and try to find these wax wigglers. Ugh. My dog's laying down here on the couch. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen the beginning of the video, please go back and look at the sponsorship packages. Yeah, so I'm really excited about these baits, and I'm really excited about the website, guys. That's a big part of the channel. And like I said, every year I try to upgrade something on my channel. And that's not only just for me, that's for you guys, so your experience in watching my channel is more enjoyable. All right, I'm down in the bait lab now. Let me put these core shots down because they're actually still curing. Usually takes 24 hours for them to cure. I like to let them sit 24 hours before I send them out. Okay, so let's go into my bait box here. And do I have any wax wigglers? And I do not have any wax wigglers, but I will bring up these two packages, and I'm going to bring up the mold. I'm going to show you guys the mold. I don't have actual baits, but I do have the mold, and I will bring up the mold to show you guys what they look like. And once again, guys, I did mention, and I'll be taking, you know, all of the community's input on this stuff. You know, like, what lures do you want me to, what baits work for you? What baits would you want me to make? You know, what do you think, you know, you'd like to buy? And, you know, just your experiences with your baits that you use. You know, I don't fish every fish out there, so I'm always looking for input from you guys. All right, I'm back. I'm always looking for input for you guys to do that. Let's see. Thanks, Daniel. I appreciate that, buddy. So I don't have the wax wigglers, but I do have the mold. Now you can see that mold right there, and they are, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on this side, and I believe 5 on this side. One is like 0.92 inches with the little tail. The other one's 1.25 inches, the bigger one. So this is what I consider a micro, and then this is their bigger one. I consider both of them micro because I fish for bass and I fish for muskie. So these things here, I mean, when I pour these, they're even almost hard to see. So, but that is the wax wiggler, guys. And like I mentioned before, I researched different bait companies and seen how many baits were in a package and what they were charging. So hey Glenn, thank you for coming in, bud. I appreciate you. So I went into that and I used that to my advantage, basically. I added more baits per package and I kept it the same price. Yeah, the micro size looks perfect, Daniel. Okay. Hey, Crossover, what's up, buddy? So, but yeah, that's the bait, the new molds that I got like 4 or 5 new molds, and I'm in the process. I'll be getting more molds. I was actually up late last night numbering the book. All right, Ken, thank you for coming in. I was numbering the molds in my book, what I want to get first. But that also depends on what you guys want. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that is the wax wiggler. And Glenn, I think you got some of these, I believe. And I know Daniel got a bunch of these. So hopefully they can get out there on the ice. I don't know Glenn ice fishes or not, but I know Daniel does. And I hope he catches. Any Finn, what's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. So, but that's that. And like I said, I want to stress to you guys to please go back. If you haven't seen the beginning of this, go back and listen at least to the sponsor packages spiel that I gave you guys on that. And I'm asking, you know, just give it a try and see how you like it. So yeah, so here I got some more colors than in that slab bomb that I made. This is a non-laminate. This is the chartreuse and copper. All right, Rocco. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Wannabe, if you're getting all new, man, contact me and we can get into it. But I don't have any ice. Okay, you don't have any short. Yeah, the crappie and bluegill will eat these. Now, this is the slab bomb, and this is the chartreuse with the copper. I like the copper with the chartreuse for some reason. I've had good success with baits that color. So I really like the copper. And then this is a horizontal bait that you can use for ice fishing. You can use it for crappie on a jig head with a slip bobber, move that around. Now what's cool about this is I can do different color tails also. So this part here, I can do a different color. I did try the laminates, Glenn, and I wanted to show you, you weren't in here. That's awesome, Wannabe. Thank you so much. Yeah, look, hook me up, man. I could be your bait plastic supplier. Glenn, this is the slab bomb and a laminate. You see the purple and the green? Hey, Jamie. I think I said hi to you already. But that is the laminate. And that's tough to pour when that's small. But that has the appendages. You know, you can split that tail. So, Black body, yes, exactly, Daniel. That's what you want. The black body with the chartreuse tail. But that is a laminate right there. That's pretty tough to do. But I figured it out and I got it done. There's no laminate plate. That's all hand pour. I actually got to hand pour that purple in one side of the mold and then shoot the green side. So you got to be creative when you're doing molds, so, or when you're making baits. So that's the slab bomb, and then that appendage, that thing can be split in two, or you can keep it like that. So there you go. So that's the slab bombs. And I did see that, John. I seen them crappie jigs that he sent you. That's awesome. I'm going to be getting into actually the crappie fishing up my lake with my kids. We're going to go out and buy a set of micro rods and reels, and we're going to go and we're going to probably do some stuff on my channel. TFT, what's up? And then here's another one of those, the jerk baits in a different color. This is the white with the purple and silver flake. That's a white with purple and silver right there. So that's the forktail 4-inch with the purple and silver. Come on, focus. Nice, Daniel. That's awesome. So check them out. Open them up while you're in here. Let me know what you think. I'm not on StreamYard, or I'd put the link up and you could come up. I'm on YouTube side. So we got 27 likes in here. We just bought a couple 14-foot poles for Crapathon. That's awesome. But yeah, that's a jerk bait there. That's a good good bait. Striper Slayer, you're right, buddy. That would be great for striper. And eventually I'm going to get the 5-inch mold for it. They do have a 7-inch mold also, but it's a different one. It isn't the fork tail. It's just a straight tail like this without the fork in it. And then it has eyes that I could buy. The mailman's out fishing with mine. I hope not. There goes anything with that pink hand. I want that pink high hand. I don't know why. It's just attractive in the chat. So, but yeah, so that's the baits, guys. So give them a try, you know. And like I said, I'm really pushing my baits this year to get them out there to you guys. So if you got a couple extra bucks or something, buy a pack of baits. And when I come out with a new mold, I will be probably picking a few people to send them to. Yes, it is a lot like the big jerk. It's just not as big, John. It's not as big. And you know the color that I want to start making them in. You know, the colors, like the bruiser bait color, the awesome color that I love. I think it's called rusty something. But yeah, so that's the baits, guys. I just wanted to show you the packs of baits that I'm making. So that is the custom baits, and that'll be all on my website. If you want them now, I would suggest maybe putting an order in before season, because I'm projecting to be making a lot of baits this year. So if you want to order them now for the season, you can email me and I can go through. I'll send you pictures on emails. I will go through it. We can do a video chat. I'll show you all the molds that I have. They will be up on my website soon. I am posting like one bait a day. One bait a day to do that. Wannabe has the pink hand, man. I don't have it. I need to get that, or you got to download that or something. But yeah, so if you want your baits, email me and we can talk about it. And if you don't want the color public, if you have your own special color, we can do that too. I won't share colors and everything. And so does John. John wants it too. So that is that. Now, let's see. Let's go with the apparel. Now, you guys all have seen my off the hook shirts. In the next few weeks here, look out for, no, it's an emoji, a YouTube emoji. Oh, okay, I love that Ted doesn't have it. Thanks, Anyfin, I appreciate that. You click the smiley face in the chat box. Yeah, I don't know, I have to look at it. Don't forget about the shorts for the, yes. Now, I'm doing the lake breakdowns. I am getting into that, Jason, but thanks for the reminder. What did John put up there? Game over. Does that mean you're leaving, John? So my apparel keep an eye out for posts on my shirts. Something new this year is going to be the Performance Fleece Hoodie. It's a little bit more insulated than the sun shirt for the chilly mornings and things like that. So look out for those posts. I'll have the short sleeve, the long sleeve. I'll have the long sleeve sun shirt with the hood. And then I'm also going to have the Performance Fleece Hoodie available. So just another, just another YouTube emoji. Okay. So those things there, it'll be the short sleeves, the long sleeve sun shirt with hood, and then the fleece sort of semi-insulated pullover. That is just wrong. So I'm going to have that. So keep an eye out for me posting that. $16.99. Somebody gave me a super chat, and I missed that. So whoever gave me this, oh, that was Monica, and I appreciate that, Monica. Thank you so much. So keep an eye out for my apparel. I'm going to be putting that out before the season, so you guys look fresh in your videos with my shirt on. You know what I mean? John, Lindia, I got to send you shirts for the great experience that you gave me down in Florida. That was an awesome trip, guys. I apologize to all of you guys. I wanted to apologize up front here. John and I and Lindia, we did not make a video that day. The water, the conditions were very tough. But to be honest with you, we were just bullcrapping all day, and we didn't pick up the camera hardly at all. I mean, we did get the 1 6-pounder, but there wasn't too much action. So I've been talking to my wife. Yes, we will have better times. Not saying that we didn't have a good time. I had a blast on her. John and Lindia, guys, if you haven't met them, if you're going to Florida and you want to schedule a charter, and you want to go out and have a great experience and just have fun and laugh all day and get on big fish, just contact John and Lindia and schedule your trip down there. If you're going to Florida, schedule a trip with them. You have to. That's like one of those destination areas, especially in our community. John and Lindia, I mean, they put out... John is probably one of the best editors that I know on YouTube. So just go... Get a hold of John. If you don't have anything, I'm a dream date. Yeah, John is a dream date. Great people, food. He had food down there. We ate good. Batty was a good person too. John is just easygoing, just happy-go-lucky guy, man. He just likes to crack on people. Joe, what's up, buddy? You missed some of the baits. And stop. I guess the delivery guy's here. Hopefully it's my Dead on Plastic. But it might be my daughter's iPods or something. I don't know. Yeah, that is the UPS guy. Those slab jones will be perfect. Yeah, and like I said, I don't know. We are kissing John. Oh, he is sick? I didn't know he was sick. He didn't even say he was sick, Joe. But Joe makes jigs also. And if you want to buy some great baits also, besides mine, you want to go to Bruiser Baits and Bass Addiction Gear, and you can save 20% if you use SWC20. So I had to throw that in there too. That's another nickel, John, for me. He owes me. He pays me a nickel every time I plug that. So we're up to about $2.05 right now. So yeah, so keep an eye out for my apparel coming out here soon. It's just so, you know how it is, guys, with your channel. It's just, you're so busy with things plus life. Nope, Joe, just ordinary butt kissing day. No, I'm just trying to plug John a little bit. Like I said, he's a great guy. And you get on some big fish where he takes you. That's all I got to say. And that's a dream of mine. It was a dream of mine to go to Florida and go to Donkeyland. Unfortunately, the day wasn't that great with the weather, but we had a blast. It was awesome spending it with them. And they were nice enough to drive me back to my destination where I was staying also. So John will make accommodations for you. Just call him. I don't want to put any words in his mouth, but just contact John and he'll schedule your trip and it'll be a great trip. It's well worth the money. I got enough wax wiggles for a lifetime. Those will be great for crappie, bluegill, and perch to ice. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, I sent you some wax wigglers, buddy. And you gotta buy me dinner before any plugging going on. Yeah, I guess he is. Well, you gotta buy him dinner, and I'm sure it's down at the steak restaurant where his favorite steak restaurant is down there. What's the name of that restaurant, John? So yeah, so keep an eye out for the apparel. Now the next thing that I want to go over with you guys. Yeah, Joe, if you want to go to the beginning of it and watch it, I did some sponsorship packages and things that I'd like you to watch. And if you're interested in it, go ahead and follow through with it, and we will get your channel up and share it out on mine and in my description and all my videos and things like that. If that's something you're interested in it. Sells no fish, just steaks. Yeah. So keep an eye out for the apparel. We touched on the baits. We touched on my website. We touched on the sponsorship packages. Now the next things are the series in my channel. I'm actually coming up with 2 more series to add to my channel. You guys might be thinking, wow, he got all these series on his channel. He's everywhere in the book with YouTube. The algorithm's not going to share him out, not going to do things. He's not going to do well. But I'm not really interested in that. Now, everybody wants to succeed in YouTube. I just want to do the things that I like to do. And one of my series is going to be the bait making series. I'm going to actually be making the baits and making videos on the baits. And they're going to be video specific for the baits. Like you're going to have how to make the grass donkeys with itMolds, how to make slab bombs, how to make the beetle bugs, how to make the jerk baits, how to make the ribbon tails, and you get the idea. So every bait making video will have a specific bait that I touch on. I do have Helgramite molds that are available to me. I also have mayfly molds through itMolds. So yes, if that's anything that you want to see, please send me an email. In any of my community tabs, hit me up with an email or a comment on there saying what you would like. But I will take any suggestions. I write them down. I keep you guys all in mind when I do that. So please, if you have any suggestions, send me an email. I will look it up in itMolds, see if they have that kind of mold. If they don't, I could probably find it. But yes, the jigs with your videos, yes. And I know Joe does that. And I actually sent Joe some of the, I believe the slab bombs. I sent him some of these. Joe, I got some slab bombs and I started laminating them. And Joe's working on a jig combination for these slab bombs. He's coming up with a plan. So we'll probably be doing some, make me a mod. TFT Outdoors, make you a mod. Let's see something here. Top chat, live chat. There you go, buddy. TFT, you are a mod. Just please don't time out anybody unless you give people warnings if it's appropriate to do so. You know, I let a lot of things slide, but I try to keep it family friendly here. No cursing or anything like that. There are some inside jokes here and there that I let slide, so we're all good here. I'm pretty much flexible in my lives. So yes, thank you for wanting to be the moderator. I appreciate you. So the series, the bait making series, and off the hook and parabellum combo winning. Yes, Joe and I already talked, emailed, we exchanged numbers. John, I'm getting more and more into that pyramid. The pyramid, I'm trying to infiltrate the pyramid down there in Florida. But yeah, Joe and I talked about doing a collab this year, so we're going to be working on that. I think that would be a great collab because I'm making the soft plastics, and he could be making the jig heads for that. So look for a parabellum and off the hook collab in the future, and look for more posts and things of maybe selling the jigs, him selling the jigs, and me selling my baits. And you know, this is the jig for this bait. You know, so keep an eye out for that. Yes, I Toasties. I have a big 100-gallon fish tank downstairs, and there's 1 crayfish in it right now. So I may use that as a sort of a test tank. I may make the baits like this, rig it up, put it on a stick with a line, put it in my tank and video it, how it's working, how the action is. Or I'll go out and buy another one if my wife don't want me messing with our fish tank. I may go out and buy like a 20-gallon or 30-gallon fish tank and do basically a demo for my baits in that. Yes, that's a great idea. Conroy, how are you, buddy? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. So yeah, that's always a possibility, and that I have thought of that before, but that's a great idea. I should, and when you guys are telling me things like that, that goes in my mind. It gets written down, and hopefully you'll see that on my channel. Dude, I want a fish tank there. So cool. Yeah, well, they're just a pain to take care of too, buddy. TFT, remember that. filters, cleaning, feeding, all that good stuff. I had some bass in it about 2 years ago, and that's what I'm probably going to do again soon, is order some bass for my tank. And once they get big enough, then I can go let them go in my pond down at camp. So we did that. We did a stocking down at camp not too long ago, and the bass are getting pretty decent size in there. So, but I raise them in my tank, and then I'll take them down. And I've raised them to be like 12, 13 inches in my tank. And then I just basically lip them out of the tank, and then I take them down to my pond and let them go in the pond. So that's pretty cool. There's always a place for them to go. So back on the series. So the bait making series is going to be coming out really, really soon. That's one new series to my channel. Another series is the lake breakdowns. I just did one for Gary for Trusson Pond in Delaware. And that's something that if you guys are interested in sending me a short video, and this is how I would like to do it. I would like for you guys to make a short. You know how the shorts are a big thing right now. And what that does, and I'm thinking of like the channels and things in this too, is if you make a short asking me, hey, Ted, you know, and tag me in it, saying, hey, I want you to break down Donkeyland in Florida. Just give me the name of the body of water and where it's located, and then I'll go in, I'll research the lake, where it's at, you know, if there's any bait shops around it. I'll do the topographic maps, I'll do the lake depth charts if I can. I'll look and see what kind of fish are in that lake and how I would fish for those fish in that lake to maybe help you guys maybe put something in your head that wasn't already there. You know, everybody learns on YouTube. I'm always learning from people, and I'm hoping people are learning off of me. Hey, Ted, I want you to break down. He said that last time. But I'm looking for, John, I'm looking for somebody to do a short and actually make a little short on it and ask me to break it down and tag me in it. I think that would help your channel out in the shorts. It would help my channel out in the shorts, and it would get us out there a little bit more. So that's how I'm accepting. I'm also accepting them by emails too. Like if you don't make shorts, definitely email me. I'm short. Yeah, John is short, a little bit. Great guy though. But I would prefer you do a short with it. If you don't make shorts, send me an email and I will look up the lake and everything. Just give me a few weeks to research it and put the video out. But yeah, that's going to be the two series. So the lake breakdown series and my bait making series. All right, John, thank you. So that's the two series that are going to be added in my on my channel this year, is the bait making, which I'm really excited about, and I'm really excited about the lake breakdowns. So, you know, any lake, pond, river, to be honest with you, river fishing, I do it. I have 3 rivers here. I have the Mon, I have the Ohio, and I have the Allegheny, and then we have the York River right down the street. I could be in the water in 10 minutes. I don't fish rivers a lot, but I do enjoy breaking them down and telling you about them. Like, you know, like how I would fish them and things. When I was fishing tournaments, I had to do 2 rivers a year. And I'm admitting this in front of you guys, I didn't like river fishing. I like lake fishing way better. The river's constantly changing. There's a lot of research you got to go into your river fishing for like tournaments, because the fish are always moving on the river. A lake, they can pretty much hone in on an area and you can find them easier. A river, it's a lot harder to locate fish because you got washouts, you got the bank eroding all the time, you know, from different rains and things. All right, CC, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Drop it to the floor, not lean. So yeah, I'll break a river down for you, no problem. Like I said, I enjoy doing that, and that's why I added that series to my channel. But yeah, the bait making series, I'll be really interested in. Like I said, itMolds, I'm talking to them right now, so they may have another plan. Hey Ted, want to break down like a smallmouth lake in the U.S.? It's only, yeah, I know, that's a big lake, buddy. That's a big. The only thing I would say in that lake, and I'll give you a short my view, is I would go look at it and look for the rockiest areas in that lake with some shelving, some deep drops, and that's where I would go fish. I would drop shot. I would probably use the weighted wacky rig. I would use a Texas rig and swim bait, weighted swim bait in those areas. I would probably cast spinner bait to find some fish. But yeah. Yeah, and John's live is tonight at 8 o'clock, guys. So if anybody's in here that wants to go over, I know they just passed 1,500, I believe, John. If that's still stuck for you, that's awesome. So congratulations to John on the 1,500. I think he's giving away the pontoon boat at 2,000. He's getting Lindy a new boat. So I think he's giving away his pontoon boat when he reaches 2K subs. So keep an eye out for that giveaway. We have Norm Jr. and Retro Bassin as a guest. Hey, John, and who else? Come on now. Who else may be a guest tonight? Special guest. Oh, you went back to 1497, and that's what happens, guys, in the YouTube world. If you guys haven't noticed, there's another thing that I'm going to plug here in a second, but if you guys haven't noticed, when you go into other lives and other people are tagging or hook setting you in other lives, and Off the Hook, there we go, possibly Off the Hook Outdoors. I'll be on there tonight with John, Retro, and Norm G. That's a great crowd right there, John. So I'm really looking forward to that live tonight. What did I want to plug? Oh, so you guys, you go into lives, you come in here, and I believe when you enter a different URL, when people are sharing you out, it works sometimes, but a lot of the time it doesn't work. When you go into somebody who's sharing people out and this and that and the other, and people are hook setting each other left and right, and you get 10 hook sets tonight in a live, tomorrow you're not going to have them. And that's pretty much 99.9% of the time that happens. Daniel, it's 8 o'clock Eastern time tonight. Hey, Rick, how are you, buddy? No notification. That stinks. They're not pushing me out. YouTube's not pushing me out. Probably because I'm adding so many series to my channel, they don't know which way to go with it. But yeah, when you go into a live, and I believe it's a different URL, and I've been working on this with Jason, JJ Drones. I've been working on it for months, and it just seems like you lose all the hook sets. Another thing is people sharing you out to different channels. You get 100 hook sets, and you get all these subscribers that are hook setting you from like the shorts feeds and things like that, but they're not watching your long form. And I see the retention on channels just going down. And Glenn and I've talked about this, Jason and I've talked about this, but I've seen it. I think it's happened to Jason on some of his stuff. When you get a bunch of subscribers coming in at once, your retention goes down, because if they're not watching your long form, your retention goes down. That's just the mathematics. That's just the way it is. And it happens. So you got to try to get those short feeds people over to your channel to watch your long form. It's just simple math. That's just the way it is. I'll argue it until somebody proves me wrong, but that's just the way it is. Now, Jason and I have been doing experiments and testing things and stuff like that, but we are, yes, lots of subs and no retention. That's exactly what's happening. So what me and Jason are doing is we're recording a video podcast, and we are going to put that out there, and it has to do with your lives. And if you guys think you're making all these hours on your live, yeah, you get great, and you do, John, you get great watch hours on your videos. A lot of people watch your videos, and your retention is probably really high. But if you're doing shorts and you're getting people coming in and subbing to you, and they're just doing shorts feeds, and they're not watching your long form, your retention will go down. That's just guaranteed. I don't care what anybody says. Like I said, I'll fight it until you prove me wrong, but the shorts feed can mess with your retention. All right, John, thank you for coming in, buddy. I'll see you tonight. For those who don't know, Small Water Charter's going live tonight at 8 o'clock. Go over and check him out. Yes, and lives don't build your watch hours. This live right now that I'm doing, I've been going for about an hour and 10 minutes. And I tried to explain this to Rick the other day, and I don't know if he got that. 8 Eastern. Rick, that's when John does it, 8 Eastern, our time. But me and Jason, you're going to want to watch this, because what you think you know about the lives, I guarantee you don't know what we're going to be bringing to the table on this. So definitely you're going to want to watch that video podcast. We're going to record it for a reason and then put it out there. Now, I've been going for 1 hour and 10 minutes right now, exactly, okay? So everybody that's been in here, All these lives that have been going on in the past, I've seen 2 years on live. Yeah, we bring the receipts. So we have all the proof. We're going to show you guys, and you're not going to believe the results that we found, and you're going to not want to miss it. So please stop in. Daniel gets it. I talked to Daniel about it, and he knows exactly what I'm talking about, and he agrees with me. But so my live is an hour and 10 minutes right now. If I close the live down right now, and I'm sort of giving you a little bit of a plug of what we're going to be talking about. Yes, I agree with that, Glenn. I do agree with that. So my live's an hour and 10 minutes. So when I end this live right now, it'll say everybody's been in here watching it. If everybody's been in here for an hour, I have 18 people in here. That's 18 hours of watch time. And it'll say it on my YouTube. You got 18 hours of watch time. Well, guess what? All that is gone. You don't get your live watch time. YouTube can't put ads on your live until it is published and made into a VOD, video on demand, public. And then you start getting your watch hours from that. Now, I looked it up on YouTube. They do count your views. So if however many views I have in here gets transferred over to my public views. So it adds my public and my live views together, which that is a multiplier for your average watch time of the live. After it's published, not during it's, while it's not published. YouTube goes through the process, checking it out, making sure it's good to make it a video. Once it goes to video form, then you start getting your watch time. And that's proven, and that's the fact, and that's how it is. So everybody's saying I'm doing a live, and they're leaving it run for 24 hours. It doesn't work, and that's the reason why YouTube doesn't give you your watch time for your lives, because of people watching a fish tank or watching a plant grow for 6 days. YouTube, I think, only publishes, 6 hours, 4 hours of a live anyway. You can't go over that. StreamYard is somewhere in the couple hour range also. So you don't get credit for that hours anyway. But that's going to all be, please come over. I did plug a big part of it, but you're going to want to come into our video podcast and definitely watch that video. You are going to not believe what you're going to learn from that video. Guaranteed it. And if you know about it, you're going to learn something different. 6 hours StreamYard, okay. But yeah, it doesn't count the lives. Your actual live time, it doesn't make it. So people that say I'm doing lives to build watch hours, it doesn't work. People can claim that, and that live watch hours do not go to your monetization. Now the watch time after it's public does. Now if I make a video and I get 100 views on it, that watch time is 3 hours, 5 hours. But if you do a live and it gets rewatched and people are actually in your live and you get 7, 8 hours, that's a good way to build it. You're getting some more hours per video, but it doesn't take all of your watch time in your live and add it. So today, 18 hours of watch time right now for my live, plus my watch time publicly. My 18 hours of watch time live is gone. They don't credit your account or anything. I was told you get 1 hour's worth of watch hours for every person watching a minimum of 15 minutes. No, you get a half hour. 15 minutes, they break it down like that way. If you're in there 15 minutes, I believe it's a half hour. It may be an hour. I'd have to look that up again, but it might be, maybe you're right about an hour. But when you're in your live, it doesn't count if it's live. All right, Billy, thank you for coming in. Yes, reposting a live is the legit thing to do. You're right, Gary. That's why I've been fortunate with my channel. Shorts haven't hurt. Yes. Gotcha. Yeah, and that's like your channel, Grant, and you're really in tune with your channel, and that's what I appreciate about, like, you do your homework on your channel. You study that and research it. So I believe you when you say that, Glenn. I do, because I know you do all the homework on it and figure it out. And that's good to know. That's why I learn a lot from Glenn's channel, and Glenn just from talking like this. And yeah, and you guys could too. So go over and check Glenn's channel out. And he's got a great channel. He's got a couple different things. You can either repost it, Gary, or wait for it to be processed. Yes, you're right on that. And we're going to do a video podcast. And I think coming to our channels in the future, you're going to see a lot more podcast style lives. And not, we'll be live on certain things. Like, I'm going to still do lives for the community because I like to do lives. I'm not going to stop doing lives because I don't get credit for it. That doesn't matter to me. I'm monetized already. People that are looking for monetization think that they turn to lives and they get monetized that quick. It doesn't work like that. You get the live hours taken away from you. But you get more hours in your, like when people are replaying your live, and that's where you're getting your watch hours. Giveaways attract people who like free stuff. When the free stuff goes away, so will they. And you are exactly right, Daniel. That's exactly what happens. You'll get 50, 60, you know, somebody that's, I'm used to having 20, 25 people in my live. And I try to do a topic-based live. And to me, for my channel and for my followers and things, I would rather have 15 people in my live talking about the topic to have an interesting conversation than have 50 people in my live talking about what they're doing in the morning and baking cookies and, you know, they got a haircut and, you know, their dog is chewing on the neighbor's cat or whatever. I always like to do a topic-based live, and that's for me what I like to do. Some other people like to do that, and that's fine. You can do whatever you want. That's just not me. On my channel, I'm looking to do something else. And Daniel and I've talked about like value and things like that on channels, and Jason knows about that, and I'm sure Glenn knows that too. What's mine? The shorts. I want to read that again, Glenn. Sorry, hold on. We have no shorts most often have no words on screen, anything about subscribing. Yeah, I get that too, buddy. I do. Yep. And that's a great the way you caught that. And you know, I want cookies. You want cookies? Okay, Joe. Well, let's do a live. Let's do a collab on cookies. Let's do that this weekend, buddy. We'll make a cookie live. If you have any stickers that you'd be willing to give away in that live, you can do that. I'll throw in some stickers, and then maybe I'll get some cookie stickers made, and we'll make a we'll do a giveaway with that. Maybe I'll throw in a pack of baits or two for that. But you know where I'm getting at, guys. You guys all have interesting content. You got me, buddy. Yeah. And I just try to make it as professional as I can, even though I'm not professional. If you know me in real life, I like to jag around just like the other, but I like to be professional when I'm talking about. You do need a keychain, Jason. I forgot to put a keychain in his package. I don't know how I did that. But yeah, I'll give you a keychain whenever I can. Just going to do giveaways in my videos. Yeah, you can do that, Glenn. And like I said, the people that weren't in here at the beginning, when I'm doing videos, I'm introducing contests, like sort of, in my videos where I'm going to have my Off the Hook logo and I'm going to hide it in the video somewhere. And I'm going to mention it at the beginning of the video. Hey, see if you could find the Off the Hook logo. And when you can find it, timestamp it. And then all the people that comment in that video where that time, I'll know the timestamp, obviously. And everybody that comments around that same area of the timestamp, because the Off the Hook logo is going to pop up somewhere for maybe 3 to 5 seconds and then go away. Whoever gives me that timestamp is going to be entered into a giveaway, like bait giveaway, hat giveaway, something like that. I'll do that for like a smaller giveaways is what I call it for the baits and things. So I'm going to do that. So that's going to be on there. So keep an eye out for that. And that won't be every video, but that'll just keep the interaction kind of interesting on my videos for people. So that's what I'm going to do, Glenn. But I like what you're thinking about doing the giveaways and the videos. That's the way to go. I believe like YouTube, it's a video-based channel. It's a video-based platform. And make videos. Rick, it's because you flirt in your lives. Yeah. But I'm all about the making the, you know, having the retention and having my videos do well. But I do enjoy doing lives like this. So that won't stop. The lives. And I'll be doing giveaway lives, like give back to the community and stuff like that. But I am going to do some giveaways in my community tabs. I've done that before, so look out for that stuff in my community tabs. I'll be doing giveaways. You know, you can be entered into a giveaway for 5 packs of baits or a bait box or something in my videos. So people comment and put me the timestamp, and then boom, they're entered into it. So I'm going to be doing a lot of things like that for interaction and stuff on my channel. And I think that's the way to go. But people that like to do their lives and you know, basically like a chat-based live, that's fine. Yeah, I enjoy coming into those and saying hi to everybody and talking, just keeping up with the community and things like that. So that's what I do with that. My dad's coming in the door now. And that probably means that I should be ending this live to get ready for work. What time is it? that, let me see what time it is. I enjoy your bait making lives, inspire me. Well, that's awesome, Joe. I appreciate that, buddy. And I'm sure our collab is going to be off the chart. It's going to be off the hook when we do our lives together. I think that's going to be really cool. 1:36. Okay, well, I guess I got to run and get a shower and get ready for work, guys. So I appreciate each and every one of you for coming in. If you haven't seen the beginning of this video or the beginning of this live, go back and watch it. And I won't get any credit for it because it won't be published yet. But you guys go back and watch the beginning of the video and you'll see what I mean about the sponsor packages and things like that. So, but thank you for taking time out of your day. It's Friday, so the weekend's coming. I got to travel this weekend to Erie for my daughter's basketball tournament. So I'm leaving tomorrow. My wife and daughter are leaving today. I'm looking forward to it too, Joe. So I wanted to say thank you guys. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. And we will see ya.